On this Money Monday, we are introducing you to some more of Buffalo's rising young entrepreneurs when four friends decided to go back in time and revive an old industry. They found their business model to be a winning formula for this city.
In the spirit of this city, we become the spirit of this city. What has fallen, we've rebuilt, and what was outlawed, we've revived. And that really seems to kind of track with sort of our mission here, which is to bring back something that had been gone for years and do something that the city itself can be proud of.
Buffalo hasn't had a distillery since the Prohibition era, but Thomas Javelinsky and his three business partners knew that this was the opportune time to attempt something that hasn't been done in almost a century.
So we got to talking about it, and it seemed like, for Buffalo, New York, it seemed like the perfect thing. We're fairly well known for being prolific drinkers. I certainly, and my partners, are fairly well known for being prolific drinkers as well. So we decided that it was actually a perfect fit.
And they decided right. The Lockhouse formula was an instant hit.
We were doing these sales of these big lineup sales, like doorbuster style, every 3 weeks because we couldn't catch up on production. We were selling everything, and the minute that we announced there was more available, people would come and buy everything that was available. The minute that we opened those doors on that first day, which was the Small Business Saturday right after Thanksgiving, and we saw the line basically out the door. It was like both a major relief and like a huge validation of everything that we worked for 2 years to accomplish.
These days, you don't have to line up on Saturdays to get a bottle of vodka before the batch runs out.
It's incredibly gratifying. Seeing Lockhouse vodka on bar shelves, I love it, so I can drink it instead of having to drink some other brand. And B, it's just, I think that the story of us and Lockhouse, kind of to the previous point, really tracks with the story of Buffalo's rebirth, which is people are making things, and it's really nice to see something that's made here on a shelf.
From the grapes it's fermented from to the labels on the bottle, everything about this product was made here in Western New York. Even the name of the distillery is a tribute to our past.
It actually comes from the Erie Canal. We ended up realizing that right here in Black Rock, where we're located, there's a lock right there with a lockhouse. So, and every lock along the Erie Canal system had a lockhouse where the person who would pump the water in and out and open the gates would live. So we decided that was a pretty good start. Simple, clean, crisp, industrial. Evoked the time when distilling was legal prior to Prohibition. So we all liked it and we ran with it.
Soon Lockhouse will expand to a new space so they can better keep up with the steady rise in production and sales. Eventually, they'd like to add whiskey and other spirits to the setup. They can't say exactly where they're moving yet, but you can bet that their latest acquisition will be proudly displayed on the wall when the time comes. An award from the National Distilling Institute.
Every year they do a judging of spirits. Usually it's typically new stuff that's come out over that year. People self-submit their spirits for judging. And we won the best in class for our wine grape-based vodka. In the country, we won a gold medal. So getting that kind of affirmation that the product really is good and it's really something that we can be proud of, that's really worthwhile. Those two things between Buffalo really embracing it and then knowing that on a national level that it can compete, and it means to us that we've made the right decisions and that we're on the right track, and that I think the future is bright. Thomas's role in the company is that he does all the IT and the computer stuff. His other partners have all different areas of expertise. One of them is a graphic designer, one of them is an artist, one of them is good at managing production and restaurant employees. So they kind of had all these different areas of expertise, and that's why they found their business model to be so successful.
And it's just carrying over all of that success that craft brewers are having. So it's definitely, it's going to be interesting to see where the distilleries go, because we know that everyone loves their craft breweries here.
Absolutely. They have big plans for expansion, so please keep an eye out for them in the coming months ahead, and we wish them the best of luck on their next ventures.